Whoa, it's Wulzy. This is my old account, Dan's Woman. Welcome back to the co-op building series Level Swap. Today I'm joined by DavJT.
Yo.
Isn't that crazy? You know, like
No.
crazy.
Okay, I'm out.
Crazy. Welcome, DavJT, to Level Swap Megacollab. We're continuing from the last episode with Over Defo. We're gonna build for 20 minutes, then we'll swap over. We have 3 turns each on each. We have 3 turns on each level, so there are 6 total time slots, and we're both recording, so make sure you catch the other point of view as well.
I'm excited. Whenever you are ready.
Yes, sir. Good luck. This is a continuation from the episode with Overdefo. Check it out if you haven't already. He made this insane space part pretty much all by himself. I did nothing. Who doesn't love a good jumping ball transition for the momentum? I'm probably going to time this to try and keep the difficulty up. Opening with a few fast clicks like that. Going to check the ball portal, so we have the blue lines telling us exactly where the borders are. So we have some funky momentum to start off this ball with a lot of double clicks. Kind of funny having the actual game mode portal be smaller than the portal next to it. Okay, so there's a black orb in this UFO section, which you gotta hit after you get pushed up into the top of that slope, and I like that because we have a black orb earlier too, so we have some similar flow throughout this part so far. I like that gameplay too. Maybe we could push the player down onto this slope and have a pad at the end, or we could have a black orb. Maybe? Oh, dude, what if we have a spike like this and we have a mini portal down here? So we're pushing ourselves into this mini portal. Is that too difficult? I don't know. That worries me. I kind of like the elevation that happens here. How you fly through and then you're shoved down. For some reason, I never use the jumps where you have to hit the blue orb and hold on the block for a jump. And it's a surprisingly good gameplay mechanic. But it just feels kind of overused sometimes. Not overused by me, though, so I'm going to do it. And I am going to reuse this jumping ball transition, which I do in pretty much half my levels, but it plays nice, so I'm keeping it. And I am going to put a green orb right as you go in, but I'm going to scale up a little bit just to make that timing a bit more friendly. I don't like how far this part has gone down. Oh, there's some nice patterns in this. Gonna put a few random pieces of decoration around the level. Well, here's what I came up with for gameplay and structuring. I don't know. It's all right. It's nothing too special. I don't know. The green and blue thing is pretty nice to me, but it is just done off my player colors. And that is time for round 1.
It is. I almost finished the gameplay, but I just need to add some sauce to it.
But you're also adding a lot of sauce to the level, like hot sauce.
Oh, a lot of sauce. Yeah.
Whoa, moving stuff. Dude, that's sick. What? Wait, it messes up on that start pause. I don't like the bug that when you place a start pause on a move trigger, it does it twice.
Yeah. I separate the blocks that move one way and the other, so it's easy.
Oh, on different layers?
Yeah.
Yay, thank you. See, I have no idea how you even set anything up like that, so... Okay, so I have an idea for a background. Since I've got no idea how to design this, I'm going to be relying on some of the animated objects, which can be scaled up, I think, to 2 times. Okay, so I have the base on color channel 5, which copies the color of the background exactly, and I've put a bit of extra brightness on it. Then the detail just copies the color of the background. Then I'm going to copy paste this and just move it down like this until we have like a little dotted line. This is a really simple way to make a vortex background. I copy pasted the dotted line here and put it above, but I'm going to flip it the other way. So there is a double center. So if I play this in normal mode in slow-mo, you see that it's kind of opposing itself from the center. One more time, just have a look. Just above that saw, you see that these lines just kind of appear. So then I'm going to take this strip, I'm going to link it together using the in-game link controls you can find in the extra options, and I shall start copy pasting and rotating this around in a circle. And if I copy this one more time and just rotate it to fill the gaps, we should have a full circle vortex. There we go, we have a circle, and if we play it in normal mode, everything should come from there. Nice. That's 1,200 objects. We can probably scale this up a bit more. Okay, the background's going on -30. It's all group 55, which you can see locks to the x-axis right as you hit the speed portal. And I'm going to replace the center with a glow piece. It's scaled up pretty far to the background's color, I think. And that can just sit above it on B4 still. Don't fade, don't enter. And that's covering up the kind of crack that's in the center. And we have ourselves a little spiraling background. Something else I can do is set up a rotation trigger that rotates every single object 180 degrees. So the spiral shifts the direction that it's moving. I'm going to pair that with a pulse that pulses the background up a little bit in its color. Let's see how noticeable this is. It is noticeable, wow. And if I create another trigger that's like next to the other one, and instead use group 55, I can manipulate the main only and detail boxes and create specific pulses to each layer of this. So if I put this on white, you'll see the difference right here. So the first one pulses this line, and then the second one pulses that to white or something. I'm going to sync these by the background, just copy pasting them every time. There we go. So now we have our trippy background that's changing in color all the time. We're keeping up the light purple thing that we've done in the level so far. I just need to extend the pulses and we should be good. Also need to remember to put this rotation trigger on every background pulse. Then, since I don't really know how to decorate the structures, I'm probably going to make some of my own that just sit in the foreground. I can probably scale up this spike and have some glow behind it. The spike copies the background color, so if I can get this right, there, the spike shows up like that. I'm also going to group every single spike that I put in the structure and put it a layer higher every time I copy paste. I can probably make a quick pulsing pattern for these, something like this. I'm gonna try and vary the scale of this object as well, so it's not just directly copy pasted every time, especially for areas like this where it's kind of close to the actual gameplay. These spikes can't kill you anyway, so even if it does accidentally get too close, it's fine. Whoa!
DavJT jump scare. I wish I could have done more this time, but I wasted a lot of time on it.
So I just made a background instead of making design because I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing.
Oh.
Dude, this is cool. I love the movements. You did so many movements in that time. That was just the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah. I love this kind of cyber thing that's going on with the black and blue. So I need like a 2.25 scale white circle that goes at the top of T2. Then we scale it down by just a small bit and add a black version on top. And I don't know what color channel black is because this isn't my color setup. Oh goodness. Something like that. So there's a white outline to this circle and then we scale it down to like 1.75 and we have a new color channel which can be 32. I'm gonna have it on the light green that we've been using so far. Then we have a glow piece which is scaled up with the values pasted on it. Not that much though. The next layer up and we just increase the hue by like plus 40, I'm gonna say. Something like that. Then we scale down, copy paste, then we just move it down, scale down, increase the layer, and then increase the hue, something like that. Oh god. We just need to shift that around and hope that it gets a good color. Dude, please something look nice. So the idea is to have like a cool glow ball, but I've kind of messed it up at this point because I've added so much and I can't differentiate between what I'm selecting because I'm colorblind. We need to add a color loop for this color channel immediately. 32 on a 0.1 can shift from orange to red, and it's just gonna go around the color wheel because I'm very scared about this. I can't get one color scheme to work, so it's got to look good at some point around here, right? That's gonna have to do. Okay, I'm gonna link this together with my little controls here, and hopefully I can just collectively scale this down. Yep, and I should be able to add like little 3D lines that connect this to it. Oh boy, I don't know about that one. It doesn't even have to be fully over the blocks, I guess. I can just hang off the sides. It's not bad. It does add stuff to the level. It's just kind of lame, right? Okay, so luckily I have actually added stuff to the level, so it's not a complete waste of time, but I haven't done as great as I think I could have. It's unfortunate that I'm having to just resort to random rainbow decoration underneath some of the lines. Dude, I'm struggling.
Really happy with this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I messed up this one really badly. Like I had some ideas and then they didn't work, so it's just kind of spammed. Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude, this is sick. Wow, okay. That is good looking. Jeez. So obviously I made pulses earlier for the spikes. I want to add slight rotations to them as well. I'm going to have a 0.5 second rotation, 20 degrees for each spike, which decreases in group to 57. And then after that, we can have a 1 second movement, which puts them the other direction, minus 40. And this is the one that's going to be repeated, flipping the minus 40 to positive 40, and we'll copy these two triggers. And then we'll give all of these a group 61, which can move a little bit around. So when I was playing, I was thinking the spikes looked a little bit static, so I've made them rotate and just kind of dance around a little bit. I am going to look at where the icon actually jumps and place a bunch of arrows there. So I'm going to make a movement for one arrow, then we can copy paste and build helper it so it looks cooler. So this arrow is going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So it's like a quick dip like that, but it needs to go down one further for that to work. Okay, awesome. Copy paste, move it 1 block to the right, build helper, and then move it back into place. And we just keep on doing that for a bunch of triggers. Okay, I've decided I was going to make these arrows white, but I'm going to color them instead because I feel like that just feels a lot better. Okay, I've got 2 arrows down in there. I'm going to try and only place them on the blocks because if I did the orbs as well, it would be a little bit ridiculous. By the way, because these arrows move back down into place, I don't have to use a bajillion groups for these. I can just reuse the same groups. there we go. Just testing this out. This should be accurate enough. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I might actually just set them to group 61 up here that's just moving around, because I feel like that kind of rocket motion is exactly what this level needs, you see? That just feels so much more alive now. Now I'm going to focus on the orbs, and I'm going to try and use some dark colors. Ooh, I can underlay that behind the little orange squares, and it gets tinted. That's cool. And I wonder if I could set a line to the bottom of it like this, with a centerpiece that's placed right here, invisible on group 68. The line can be 69. I wonder if I can just rotate that line. We can actually select the whole thing and just plaster it across this and just have like a cool stacked rotation. Not bad. It just doesn't really match with the rest of the decoration. I gotta quickly make a glow beam. Also gotta pray that the orbs don't move, otherwise this is gonna look very stupid. Oh my god.
It's DavJT here.
I added a couple of bits of decoration, but it's just kind of weird. Let's see. What? What? Oh no! Oh my god, that's so cool! What? That's so dope! You are absolutely destroying me in this. As I expected. Okay, we need to mask. It's an emergency. It really is. Quite scared of lag. I don't know how laggy this is from Dav here, but kind of expecting a lot of objects here. So normally I would mask with 1 times scale object, but just to be on the safe side, I'm using 2 times scale. Okay, we're going to cover the entire level. I am going to cut out shapes in this mask right here, and then line the edges with these 2 times scale glow objects, just so there's not a sharp cutoff on the edge. Just going to copy the value and fill that in. Wait, don't delete that. I want that as half opacity. What's the half opacity group? I don't know. It's 60. It's 60. But I still gotta keep on adding these gradient pieces because it will be a cutoff. So I'm masking certain spots of the level right here and making it so in the clear spots a background's gonna be shown. Okay, it's not even noticeable that the background's gone at sometimes, which is really handy. Okay, I think for the background, I'm gonna place a lot of these low opacity circle objects. What am I gonna do with this? I think in the background, I'm gonna copy the color of 32, which is the rainbow color channel, on a blending color channel. That's super bright. Okay, so on this color channel, I'm gonna decrease the brightness by a lot. Yeah, cool. I wonder if we can make a rotating background in this time, hopefully. Gonna make that a 2.5 times scale circle. The center is gonna be invisible, which is group 1. It needs 176 for the moving group, 177 for the unique group, and then this circle needs 178. Then we go 179, then we go 180, then we go 181. 2 blocks between each circle here. 176 can lock right here. Okay, we're gonna go with a back in out rotation right here, and we're gonna increment the number for every group. If I can type, panicking. I feel like this is gonna be too much. Like rotating 7 times around the circle in that amount of time is ridiculous. Okay, then we copy paste, we flip these. Gonna have to link this just in case it goes wrong, and then we get to rotating. Oh boy, please go well. I'll actually be so upset if it doesn't. Okay, that background is so bright. Oh my goodness. Let me fix the color on it. Oh my lord. Okay, that could be good. Okay, we have our circles that are rotating behind some of the blocks. You see the stripes right there, how it works? And I'm also just gonna get rid of any half opacity ones because they're just pointless. It needs any visibility it can get at this point, so we're just gonna keep on using it. I could probably spice up these little circles and the little ones that I scattered around. I think I'm just gonna make that the decoration for this. Just having like scaled up dots like this on this color channel that I created with a bunch of different brightnesses and hues. Let me see if I can pull this off. I'm not sure. Like that maybe, you see? Might just go crazy and scale up a huge object for that. Let me see what I can get away with. I'm gonna copy these objects around in place of these little circles that I made, alongside a little invisible saw that can have a couple of different colors on it. I don't know, maybe just with the original color channel instead of the blending version with a low opacity and stuff like that.
Yo.
Oh, well, I'm just totally cheating right now.
You have to pay for each second.
What? No. Hey, the outlines. Yeah, that's much better.
I like the idea of the background, but it's really bright.
I know. Oh, and you did the ending. Okay, that's good enough, right? I have such an easy round here, and then you're gonna be doing so much on the other side. It's so funny.
Nah, it's okay.
I got carried so hard in this video. Don't tell me. Why? Why are they layered on the same as the glow? Dude, that makes it so much harder for me. Okay, I need to quickly go through this level and just select all of these black lines that he added and just separate them. Okay, so I need to make multiple copies of all of these outlines. The bottom ones first, copy paste, and then we'll move it one step down, I think. And we need to group these. So every single time I do this, I need to give it a new group. From our starting group 102, we need to set a bunch of alpha triggers to make it start off as invisible. Then I need to use my alpha trigger effect for the billionth time to fade them to full opacity in 0.2 seconds and then back down again. So the speed portal will sync these and then we'll just keep on copy pasting these. So there we go. We get a cool little effect on them. Oh god, this is really, really flashy. God damn. Give me a second, dude. Maybe they shouldn't change so drastically, you know? Okay, nice. I think we're rocking this right now. I think we are. Okay, that looks pretty decent to me. I added the same shading as we did on the spikes earlier, but then I gave the decoration pieces the new group that pulses to the light orange. And I want to put these on the swords. Gotta quickly think of something to put in the ship. Oh boy, I have no idea. And I have like no time left at all. Can I get away with spamming this rotating saw object like this? I'm gonna leave it like that because it's so funny. I didn't even mean to time it like that or anything. I'm leaving it. I don't care. Dude, the ending of this one's so... I've done something terrible here. Oh, wow. I love the little flickering outlines. That's sick.
Yeah.
Dude, this one's like actually done. That's so cool. Nice.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Awesome.
I have my cat here.
Oh, the cat? I thought I had a cat.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Thank you, Dav, for joining me today, and everyone for watching this episode of Level Swap Mega Collab. What do you think?
Harder than I expected, but it ended really nice. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for watching. Check the links in the description. Have a good day.